Hello and welcome back to Prodigy. So we have a brand new level of hard mode. Let's go ahead and come on over here and excuse me, Shipwreck Shore hard mode is now available. You can see right here it's all nice and shiny. We have not started it, so let's go ahead and begin, which means we should be just a little bit away from over here with Skywatch. Skywatch should be coming relatively soon. We'll probably see Skywatch.
Explore a world below the land, where amazing deep ocean water pets can put out fires anywhere.
Very cool.
The ocean has many secrets and lost treasures, with powerful beasts that can snap a ship in two.
There's the old one.
If you find the Shipwreck Keystone, its power will help you beat the Puppet Master.
So excited, guys.
Hey, you!
Hello, Eve.
The name's Eve. Pleasure to meet you. You must be the prodigy in training that everyone's talking about.
Aw, shucks.
This means that if you pass my test, I'll give you my Warden Keystone, just like the other Guardians on the island.
Awesome.
You'll be one step closer to stopping the Puppet Master.
Sounds great, Eve.
Ever since the Puppet Master returned, the sea people have reported spotting an ancient monster lurking just off the coast.
Uh-oh.
I want you to find out if this monster is real, and if so, defeat it.
Sounds good.
But first things first, you'll have to spend some time underwater if you're going to complete this challenge.
Okay.
In order to do that, you'll need to locate a breathing bubble so you can go underwater.
Sounds good.
Just head east, then north.
All right.
You should find one near the wreckage. Bring it back here, and I'll get it working for you.
Saounds good, Eve. All right, so we have to get the breathing bubble. Let's go ahead and come on over here and check our pets, though, because we should have, it says got 45 out of 45, so maybe we're not seeing any new pets here. I thought we were going to get the Bitbot variant, but I guess that is not listed. At least it's not listed here. So let's go ahead and move on through here. All right, we have to go up that way. This is going to be our first cloaked wizard. It's like a cloaked water wizard. All right, we're going to see how Tri-Beaks do, see if we can keep on rolling with them. Now, just as an FYI, pretty soon you won't be able to use double pets. You'll only be able to use one pet if how things are looking is accurate. So let's see how we do with this. All right. Not a fan of that, but if it's coming, we'll have to pivot. So let's go ahead and see. All right, chiseling away. They're level 132, so this will take a little bit. Awesome. A couple more. All right, and so we can rescue you, but we do not need to. I think I might actually have one of the rescue a certain amount of pets. I will change my wand, though. There we go. All right, flurry here. Okay, one dodge. And then another flurry. And all of those connect. All right, a few more hits. We're not going to do any healing this round. We're just going to go ahead and toss Starbit and hope for the best. And if Starbit doesn't finish off Sarah Zag, I believe it is, then we'll go ahead and just Tri-Beak should be able to. All right, and here we go. So excited to be in here playing this. This is hard mode I have found to be so much fun. The increase in challenge is it's doable, but it's getting to like a little bit uncomfortable. And then I think that expert mode is going to kind of continue that idea on. All right, so here is our first wizard battle. You have to rescue 74 different pets to partake in this. So let's go ahead and start the battle. And for new players, there might be some limits where you do have to kind of like stop and try to collect a few more pets and stuff. All right, here we go. And we're going to start off this way. All right. And Starlight Blast again. Okay. And that connects with all of us. Connects with all of us again. I think we are going to go ahead and probably heal this upcoming round. Let's see if we can finish off Crookfang, though. And there we go. All right, and we're going to skip a heal for right now. We're going to do Astral Storm. Crits on each of them. All right, Astral Storm again. There we go. And a fumble. All right, a little bit of damage there. And I think we're going to go ahead and have Connor heal here. With Frozen Treats. Now we should be getting our first piece of gear, which I'm really excited to see after this battle. All right, and let's go ahead and do Starlight Blast. All right. And then Starlight Blast again. So now we just have the Cloaked Wizard with 5,800 health. 764. All right. And then this battle is probably going to take until we get our all-out attack. But let's go ahead and see. Flurry is coming now. There we go. And then here we are. With Flurry. And fumble. All right, so this is going to finish it off for us, and we can't. Well, I'm excited to find out what we're going to be getting. Here's all-out attack, and boom. There we go. Awesome, awesome. So here we go. Oh, and it looks like we didn't get any. Didn't get any special items. Maybe that's not in the game yet. That's quite weird. I was expecting gear during the show. I was also expecting to get some other whatchamacallit, so some new pets as well. So we'll have to see what is going on here. All right. And so it's rare. Here we go. Starlight Blast. This Mimic. There we go. All right, and then one more Starlight Blast. Awesome. Starbit. And there we go. Okay, let's get the rewards, and then let's check this one next and see what is in there. All right, here we go. The Starlight Blast. All right, we got a crit. So this should finish it up. And here we go. Yep, there we go. All done. All right, let's get all of our rewards, and then this is going to be the Breathing Bubble one. So there we go. Breathing Bubble didn't even have to get in the battle.
Way to go, kid.
Thank you, Eve. All right, 400 gold.
All right. Now the adventure can really begin.
That's right, Eve. It can.
There's an archaeologist around these parts. Goes by the name Jelly Jim.
I love Jelly Jim. Absolutely hilarious.
He spends so much time in the water, there's no way he'd miss a giant monster, if there is one.
Sounds good.
Go chat with him and see if he knows anything about it.
Will do, Eve. All right, let's head on down to find Jelly Jim. And there he is.
Well, hello there. My name's Jelly Jim. What brings you to these parts?
Hello, I'm Newt. Pleasure to meet you.
Very polite. I like the animation for the oil. That's really, really cool.
Eve sent us. She said that the local people saw an ancient monster swimming around here.
For the ink.
Now that I think about it, I do recall seeing some sort of large, terrible creature floating around. Just the other day, in fact. It looked like it could have been the old sea monster that the evil Order of Influence used here a long time ago against the pirates.
Oh, no.
Whatever I saw was close by, no doubt.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing. Here's some gold to help you on your journey. Best of luck.
Thanks, Jelly Jim. All right, Jelly Jim just gave us 400 gold.
Let's search the nearby areas Jelly Jim mentioned.
Sounds good. All right, so here we are. We're heading up. We have to have 76 different pets for this. Let's go ahead and start the battle. All right, and this is 5969, so they're increasing in difficulty. We'll go ahead and start off with Flurious. I think both Flurious and Glacial have healing spells, but Flurious has less health, so we'll start out with Flurious. All right, here we go. And then Starlight Blast. Got a crit. So we should be able to finish off Flurious here. All right, little hit there. Another little hit. All right, the Cloaked Ice Wizard tosses out a fair amount of damage. Okay, so here's Galactic Glow. Dodges, so we have 19 health left. But we're moving into our Astral Storm, so we'll go ahead and finish him off with this first attack. All right, there we go. And here comes Astral Storm again. I'm probably going to go ahead and opt to heal when it becomes Connor's turn. And a fumble. And another fumble. All right, let's go ahead and heal here. Frozen treats all around. Here we go. And then we're going to go ahead and continue to go for Glacial. And we should be able to get Glacial this round. We'll find out here real quick, though. All right, Starlight Blast. Got the crit, so we should be good. Unless there's a dodge. Another fumble. Wow. And Cloaked Ice Wizard hits all of us, but we're pretty comfortable here. I think we're going to go Galactic Glow, because I believe we're moving into Astral Storm round, if I'm... Yep, we are. Here's Astral Storm. All right. Another Astral Storm. All right, so we're sitting pretty there. And here we are. I don't know if this is enough. I'm not 100% sure if this all-out attack is going to be enough. If it's not, then we'll finish him off real quick. Let's see what happens here. And no, 5 health. Wow. All right. And there we go. We get 1 crit. So I'm not expecting us to get gear because it looks like it might not have loaded correctly. All right, yeah. So we didn't get gear again. So and with the pets not being loaded into it, I think that this might be like not quite fully there. So this is going to be really funny later on. I love this. If you already played all the way through, then you know what that is. Let me know in the comments. All right, here we go. And we are, let's see, they're 134 here. There we go. All right, so we're going to go after this guy, Crookshank. All right. Here we are. Crookfang. All right, there we go. And 2 crits. That's awesome. All right, connects with everyone. Still doing all right here. Okay. And let's see if Galactic Glow finishes him off. It does. This is so much fun. So excited for this. All right, there we go. And here comes Astral Storm. Crits on both of them. All right, got a fumble from Benil. And a fumble from Squabble. Squabble, yes, Squabble. Okay, so I don't really need to heal, so we're just going to go ahead and go after Benil. Kind of lower him a little bit. All right. And let's see if we can finish Benil off. Okay, good damage there. Here we are. I'm going to do Starlight Blast over here. We're moving into Astral Storm round in just a quick sec, so I feel like if there's a heal doesn't happen, then we'll be able to go ahead and finish them off through Astral Storms, but we'll see. 1056 might be a tall order for that, but we'll find out soon. Okay, here we go. And Galactic Glow, 637, dodged it, but that's okay. The Astral Storms will definitely finish off Squabble. All right, and looks like it'll finish off both of them. We got a crit, which is awesome. Awesome, there we go. Okay, and let's collect these rewards. These are our lost pets today. And we're going to go ahead and make our way up here. Oh, don't want to click there. Just kind of hug the edge. It looks like we are... Yeah, we're going to get into that battle. Okay. Here is versus 2 rares and a heroic. Alright, double Crookfang has me a little bit on the scared side, but I think we're good. Alright. Here comes Starlight Blast. Got a crit. 1012, that's pretty good damage there. Alright, I feel like we should be able to get this Crookfang. If we're lucky. Yes, awesome. Okay, here we go into Astral Storm mode. Two crits on Claustro. Here comes Astral Storm. All right. Doing relatively well here. Let's see what we're going to do. I think we're going to skip the heal. And we'll just go ahead and toss a star bit out there. And here we go. 1,061 for star bit. Wow. Fumble. Very dramatic fumble is on the field. All right, so Claustro hasn't gone, so I'm going to go after Claustro to see if we can keep Claustro from attacking again. So close. Wow. All right, so I'm going to save... actually, I don't think I need to save it at all. No, maybe I will. We're going to do Flurry here for Claustro, and then I'll save for our other attack. There we are. Just in case. Just in case. Here comes Galactic Glow. All right, not too bad. 1396. Big hit. All right, Flurry. Let's see if it finishes it off. Nice. We got the crit, so we got the win. All right, here we go. Let's get all of these rewards. It appears as though they have changed the star shards to be per pet. Is that right? I think or maybe in hard mode. Did it just glitch? All right, hello, welcome back. So I think Prodigy realized that they hadn't added the pets. It's now saying 45 out of 48. So let's go ahead and swing on in here and take a peek. So here are the new pets right here. Very excited to go ahead and check them out. And yeah, as far as the pet book, I do still have the old pet book. Let's go ahead and get back into this battle and then continue looking around to see what we can find. All right, so this is 2 naughties and then 1 crookfang. So let's go ahead and start this here. We're going to go for the crookfangs first, or the naughties first. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to finish this guy off. Next naughty. And then it's going to be Connor. So as far as the gear too, possibly the gear will be dropping now. I'll have to contact Prodigy to see about that. Because yeah, there was 0 gear that dropped for the first 2 wizards. All right, 429 for that last crit. Let's do Astral Storm here. All right, just chiseling away. Here we go. Astral Storm. All right. Got a fumble. And then, let's see. I don't know what I want to do. I think we're going to go after Crookfang. 1088. Another crit with Starbit. That's crazy. All right, he got a couple crits on us. We can rescue him, but we're not gonna. All right, Starlight Blast. There we go. And then Starlight Blast. There we are. A fumble. All right, so I believe we're moving into Astral Storms. So Naughty's going to be finished before Naughty gets a turn. 1883 for a crit. That is awesome. So it looks like it's actually Flurry here. And there we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let's get these rewards here. And then we'll just open this up. 100 ERs. All right. Oh, there we go. Nice. So we have Splashbot here, which looks super, super cool. We're going to leave Splashbot for the end. Now, with our needs for Magicoin, it's going to be super, super tight to level up Splishbot to Splashbot to Splatterbot. Here we go, but we are going to do our best. All right. So yeah, there's 2 suits I would love to get from the what is it called? From Starlight Festival. I might not be able to get them though with the current limitations on just gear and everything. So I kind of hope the next treasure track starts prior to that was a cool attack, by the way. The next treasure track starts prior to Starlight Festival ending, so we could do like a last-minute grab. I probably would have been fine if the treasure track continued to have the magic coin availability, but since that got removed, it's looking super tough. All right, so we have a little bit in the red, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let's do Starbit. 721. All right, there we go. All right, we can rescue you, but we're not going to. Have to answer a question here. Splashbot, yeah, super cool, super cool. All right. And here we are. Starlight Blast. And there we go. All right, so this is definitely not going to finish off Splashbot. All right, nope. I was expecting it to bring him to the point where we could rescue him, but that didn't happen. So let's do Flurry, and then we'll see how much he costs. So we can now rescue, which we're not going to. So 60 to rescue Splashbot. So not too bad. All right, chiseling away. I believe, yeah, this is all out attack. So this is the last all out attack. $26.25. There we go. All right, let's get the rewards. Climb on down here.
What is this stuff? Oh no, I don't think we can go any further. Maybe Eve will know what to do.
Let's ask her.
You did it! Way to go, kid.
Thank you, Eve. All right, 400 gold.
We ran into some black goop while trying to search for the monster.
Yep.
Without knowing for sure what we're dealing with, we won't know how to deal with it.
That's good thinking,
Can you
Eve.
grab a sample of the black goop for me to check out?
Sure thing. All right, let's grab a sample here. Collect 1 goop sample. Here's our goop sample.
That's definitely monster ink, just as I thought.
Oh,
You're
no.
going to need a sonic blaster to get through that stuff. Fortunately, any sailor worth their sea salt carried one with them. The situation's just like this one.
Nice.
You should be able to find one in the wreckage of the ships.
Okay, sounds
Can
good.
you just give us yours?
That would be
This
helpful.
is your trial, not mine. Sorry, kiddo. You'll just have to find one yourself. Once
Sounds
you
good.
find it, bring it back to me and I'll make sure it's in working order.
Will
I
do,
know
Eve.
you can do it.
Thank you. All right, let's head on up here. And let's click here. There we are, Sonic Blaster in hand.
You did it! Way to go, kid.
Thank you, Eve. All right, 400 gold.
Right. The next task ahead of you is to clear out that ink with the Sonic Blaster. Give it your best shot.
Will
Keep
do,
your guard
Eve.
up, kiddo. If the puppet master's behind this, who knows what's lurking in that ink.
All right, we'll do that. All right, so I'm going to come on down here, and then I am going to clear this ink first, so that we have a path back that's easy to travel.
The next task ahead of you, keep your guard up.
All right, we'll do Eve. And let's clear. Ooh, here we go. All the monsters are back. Okay. And I do not know who I want to attack first here. I think we're just going to go from the weakest to strongest. Give River Caller a little bit of a chance to freak out on us. Alright, here we go. And then we're going to move on over to River Caller because we do have our Astral Storms coming up. And River Caller just hit. Sorry. River Creator. Give River Creator a chance to freak out at us. There we go. Alright, it's Connor's turn now. Galactic Glow. 1259. Alright, Astral Storm. And one more Astral Storm is going to finish off River Caller. And here we go. Nice, nice, nice. River Creator fumbles. Okay. Alright, so yeah, River Creator is the next lowest, so we'll go ahead and throw that at him. And then I believe Flurry should finish off River Creator, so we're going to skip. Let's see. Here we are. And now it is just Illumicase, who used to be member Mimic. Alright, Starlight Blast. Pretty good hits there. And whaps all of us. And this should finish it off, I believe. Hopefully we get a crit here. From Galactic Glow. Alright. But we have our Starlight Blast left over, so we're good. Awesome. Alright, let's get these rewards. These are our lost pets popping up. Let's clear the ink. Alright, now we're going to make our way up here. Got a River Creator. Claustro. A lot of Claustros now. And we have a Tempest. Alright, so looks like we're going after Tempest first. Okay, no crits. Here we are. And then Astral Storm is coming up, so we're going to move on to River Creator after this. Couple of whacks there. Nothing too bad. Got a crit there. We're still doing okay. Another crit on Connor. We're looking a little bit mean here. Okay. Galactic Glow. Very nice hit. Alright, Astral Storm. Okay. And here's our next Astral Storm. Alright, let's see what River Creator does. And then Claustro, I believe, is after. right. So I don't think we need to heal. Claustro is going to be the only person left the only monster left in this next round. So we should be finishing it up after 3 hits. Even if Connor gets bumped out, I think that we're perfectly fine. Let's do Starlight Blast here. All right, got a crit. And here we go. Okay, 692 there. Oh, we actually don't have the all-out attack yet. Okay. So we have Galactic Glow. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're getting 2 here. 2 star shards. So that increase, I don't know if that's because we're in hard mode. It must be because we're in hard mode. Or it's possible. I believe there is something where the rewards that you get are based on the pet level that you're fighting. So it might actually be due to that. I think Tarragon Knight Makar mentioned that. 9 times 0. And Starlight Blast again. All right, we're going to leave him like this. Here's the other Tempest. And so Connor's going last this round. Claustro breaks the ground with his attack. All right. So Galactic Glow right over here for Tempest. 1248. Okay. Astral Storm. Another Astral Storm. All right. And then Starbit's going to finish off this last Tempest. And then Claustro is going to be for our last round, which we should be able to finish off Claustro in our last round. Here we go. Starbit. Here we go. All right, Starlight Blast. 2 dodges. Fast Lobster. All right, Starlight Blast again. Here we go. All right. And then hopefully Galactic Glow finishes him off. If there's a dodge, we might not be able to get him, but hopefully there's no dodge. And we're good. All right, so we're progressing up through the ship. And let's see if we can just scoot by these guys. I think we can. Good, okay. And 50 gold and 40 yars. So our next battle, let's see if we get gear here. All right, 78 different pets for the Cloaked Fire Wizard. All right, we have Blast Trout and we have Pyromane. Pyromane? Pretty sure. Let's take a peek here. Pyromane and then, yep, Blast Trout. So we are going to start out with Blast Trout. All right, 2 dodges. And then another Starlight Blast here. I am loving this hard mode. I know I've said it a lot, but so much fun. All right, AoE doesn't do very much. Okay. And another one. Might have to use some heals for this. For right now, we're just trying to finish Blast Trout this first round. All right, there we go. And then I think we're going to do our Astral Storms, and then Connor will heal. right. Here comes Astral Storm again. 6,077. That is an insane amount of health. Alright, hopefully Pyromane doesn't go after this one. Ooh, that looks bad. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. We still have heals. Frozen Treats. Here we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use this heal, this Cosmic Blessing. And we're going to try to go around and then use another Cosmic Blessing after. So let's go for Pyromane. Alright, 1,400 left. Another hit. Man, that Pyromane simply does not like this Tribeak at all. They've got beef. Alright, Galactic Glow. Is it going to finish him off? It does. You crit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so this is pretty much textbook finish up here. We should have 2 Starlight Blasts coming. There we go. And then we're just going to go for it. I don't think he's going to get 1,290 damage. So, oh, we actually... Let's do Flurry. Got a crit there. Got a fumble as well. Nice. Alright, so yeah, he's done. He's not going to be able to attack again. We're going to start out with an all-out attack. Here we go. And 2617 damage, 452 left over. So Flurry should finish him off. If we don't get dodges, we should be good. We are good. Awesome. All right, let's see if we get gear here. And there we go. We have the boots. So we'll be dodging a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get the boots. Get all of the rewards. And we will put on our boots here. Can't wait to see the rest of the gear. So Deep Fungus, Davy Jones boots. Those are cool. These boots have pointy toes, which are very popular among seafarers. Dodge bonus of 299. So all of the gear is going to have a 299, which is 12 more. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and blast this away. And then we're going to continue on up here. And... Whoa. I don't want to get into a battle. I don't want to get into a battle. Just kind of want to edge over here. Open this chest up. 6,000 gold. Nice. Okay, let's blast this away. And we have to continue up. Looks like we are eating lobster tonight. 2 Claustros and a squirrel. All right, and so we're going to go for the squirrel first. I'm just basing this on hit points, really, so just kind of lowest hit point and then up. See how much damage we do to Squirrel. Got a crit. Got a dodge, too, though, so we are still going to keep on attacking to make sure next round we have Squirrel finished. All right. Okay, so... we are doing pretty good here. They're 136 now. Galactic Glow. Whoa, I did not expect for us to finish him off. That's awesome. All right, we're moving on to our double Claustros. And there we go. Okay. Astral Storm. Got a crit. Okay. Maybe. Chose to go for me, so we're not going to do the heal. We're just going to keep the pressure on them. Starve it over here. Dodged. Alright, let's Let's see if we can just finish this top guy off. There we go. I'm actually just going to try to get him down. Next round is going to be Astral Storm round, so let's just see if we can get him equally as low as possible. We might actually finish off one of these guys. All right, hits everyone. Dodges, good. All right, yeah, we're probably going to be finishing off this one. I am going to go for the one with highest health, though, because we are moving into Astral Storm round or Flurry round. All right, so we'll do one Astral Storm, and then Flurry, and then All-Out Attack. Here comes Astral Storm. All right, no crits on the one that's going to be left over. So let's hop on with Flurry. And then there's going to be just a little bit of health left. Oh, 2 crits. Are you serious? Whoa. Awesome. That was awesome. Cool. All right, so let's get these rewards. It is 4 p.m., so let's go ahead and get that gold. Let's get that gold. And then let's X out of here. Open this up. 60 yards. Right here we have an Aquaster. We have to head on over that way as we continue to clear the ink. Okay, yep. River Creator is who we're going for. All right. Starlight Blast. Okay, there we go. Hit us all. And we're going to do Galactic Glow here, actually. All right, looks like we need some new questions. Galactic Glow up there, kind of changed it around. We're going for Aquaster now. All right, here we are. And now we're in Astral Storm round, so we're going to go ahead and launch our Astral Storms. Awesome. Let's see what happens here. See if we can finish off that River Creator. Not quite. Ooh, with the heal. Tricky. And there comes that attack. We all knew it was coming. Alright, we're just going to see if Starbit can finish you off. We dodged it. So no, it will not. Alright, let's just finish you off there, buddy. Cool. And here comes Starlight Blast. Alright. And Galactic Glow is going to finish this off for everyone. And we'll be moving on. Here comes Galactic Glow. Beautiful. All right, let's get all of these rewards and come on up here for Spindle, I believe. Oh, and look at that. I love to see you. All right. So we have Spindle, and then we have Makingo. Let's go ahead and do Starlight Blast here. Very good hits. And then another Starlight Blast. And we just have Makingo left. And here we go. Awesome. Alright, Makingo attacks. Love that attack. And Galactic Glow. 1229. Alright, flurry. Got a crit. And then another flurry. 2 crits. Fumble. All right. And Starbit. And there we go. Cool, we're getting a lot of... all right, there's the pet center. All right, here we go. We have 2 Mimics and 1 Makingo. Let's see if we can finish. Possibly, I don't know if it's actually possible, but it would be cool if we finished both of these mimics if we had some insane attack from Connor. Starlight Blast, and there we go. All right, pretty big hit. And let's see what Galactic Glow is going to do here. 1886. Okay, so nothing insane, but still very good. Big ol' hit. Alright, so Galactic, or no, not Galactic Glows, our Astral Storm round is definitely going to finish off our limit here. And so it's just going to be Makingo. And here we go. Alright. And so yeah, we're just gonna chisel away for this round. We'll be finishing up Makingo very, very soon. All right. If we don't get too many dodges, we should be finishing up Makingo next hit. All of those connect. So yeah, if we don't get maybe we could get 1 dodge here, possibly. But let's see, Starlight Blast, if we're able to connect all of them. All right, there we go, we're good. Okay, get all of these rewards. Let's open this up. All right, 200 yards and 100 gold. And let's head on over this way. So we have 2 more. Oh, actually, you know, after this, I do kind of want to check the map just to see what the percentages it's saying that we've completed here. Let's go ahead and finish off our Mimic. There we go. Okay. Starlight Blast. Oh my goodness, we didn't finish them off. Galactic Glow. 1844. Crit. Nice. Astral Storm. Here we are. And we're down to single hits. Flurry. 2 crits, that's awesome. And a fumble from Aquaster. Alright, Starbit for the win, let's see. Starbit for the win, awesome. Alright, so here we are getting some more rewards. Let's see if we can kind of... Actually, I'm not even going to open the chest. That's okay.
Blast this ink! How are we supposed to get through?
Sonic Blaster, dude.
I've just about had it with your interrupting me.
I bet you have.
It's clear I won't be getting through this way. I must find another path to the keystone.
Good luck,
And
buddy.
you, wizard, will now face my special god.
You don't mean the puppet, do you? Let's see. Ah, here we go. All right, the Pipit battle. Okay, so we are going to start out with... Let's actually finish Pipit off first here. We're all Astrals, so we'll just go nice and hard at him. Here we go. All right, about halfway. Not quite. Fathom hits nice and hard. Squirrel. It's going after our other Tribeak. All right, I'm going to use Galactic Glow 2000. Let's get 2000. 2411. Nice. All right, so we're going to heal next round with Connor. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that I finish Pipit here. There we go. And so, yeah, Pipit's definitely going down right now. And let's see. There we go. All right, so we're going to go after Squirrel next, but we do have to get some healing. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so we'll probably have 2 heals, and then I'll save the last heal for the next round if there's anybody left. Frozen Treats. There we are. So we're going after Squirrel now. I think I'm actually okay. I don't think that I need to use the Tribeak heal. We'll just do Starlight Blast. There we go. And then, all right. So Fathom's too high for us to finish off Fathom with our all-out attack. So I am going to have to go ahead and spend a little time chiseling down Fathom. But we have our Astral Storm round, so we'll go ahead and do that. Here comes Astral Storm. There we go. And let's see. Yeah, so if there's no heals that happen here, this is like their last attack. Alright, let's see what Squirrel does. And Fumble, nice. Alright, so yeah, this all-out attack is going to finish everything off for us. Here we go. And awesome. All right, we're getting
Not
3.
again! Master! Master! Wait for me!
All right, so he is...
Done. Now let's clear out that ink.
Thank you, Newt. All right, let's clear it out.
Whoa! What is that tunnel in the sand from? That does not look normal. And it's huge.
I agree,
Let's go
Newt.
back and tell Eve about this right away.
Okay.
You did it! Way to go, kid!
Thanks, Eve. 400
Not
gold.
only am I a pretty good pirate, but I'm also a keen tracker. I could track a falcon on a cloudy day.
Impressive.
Sounds like the ancient creature is real after all, based on the description of that tunnel. If you
Yep.
bring me back more details about it, I'll be able to figure out exactly what we're going up against.
Sounds
Talk
good,
to
Eve.
Jelly Jim. He'll be able to think of a way to do that.
Sounds good. All right, so you have to go back to Jelly Jim, which means we'll probably get into a few battles. Right now, we're 45% complete with this. Oh, let's get the treasure chest, though. It's no enemies here, so let's get the treasure chest. All right, 7,000 gold. Nice. Definitely going to help for leveling up pets for the rifts. Okay. All right, there we go. Looks like we're going to have to get into a battle here. Hopefully the way to Jelly Gym is relatively monster-free. All right, so we're going to start off with River Neek and then just kind of build upward from that. There we go. Starlight Blast again. So yeah, I'm going to miss my days of double Tri-Beak. All right, here we are. And now River Neek gets in on the fun. All right, we can capture River Neek right now. Let's go ahead and do Galactic Glow on River Caller, and then maybe we'll finish up both of them this upcoming round. Starting out with Astral Storm. All right. And then another Astral Storm. Here we go. Okay. And River Caller's going. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the creators and the callers and the Neeks and stuff like that. I do hope once they get like upgraded to like rasterized, I hope that they have, we're actually a little bit low here. I hope that they become more human looking instead of monster like looking. Here's Starlight Blast. There we go. Like they're a type of like wizard cult or something like that. I'd like that. Here comes Starlight Blast. Alright, there we go. And not too bad of a hit. Hopefully we crit or just hit. Hopefully we don't, he doesn't dodge. There we go, awesome. Alright, let's get all of these rewards. Come on down here. Looks like we have gotten... Everything has regenerated, unfortunately, so we are going to have to battle our way back. Alright, 0 times 1. I think that we might be able to do the special quest, though. Here we go. The Shadow Chest. Alright, so this Pocket, we will go ahead and collect Pocket. There we are. Okay. Claustro. And another hit. Alright, so yeah, we can rescue Pocket, so I think we're going to go ahead and pick up Pocket. I don't think that my Claustro is merge level 2, so we'll go ahead and get this guy. Then if we find another one that we can get, then we'll go ahead and get him as well. So there we go. And that is the Pocket animation. Alright, we're moving into Astral Storm here. Got a crit. Another Astral Storm. Alright. It was one dodge. Fumble. Got the hit there. They connected. Let's go after the stronger one by 1 point. Alright. And then let's see if we can finish off this guy. Okay, here comes Starlight Blast. Okay. And then we're going to do Flurry just to finish them off. There we are. Cloudster hits us all. Okay. So this is Starbit. Dodges. We're going to do Flurry here. Alright. And then Starlight Blast. Alright. 847 there. All out attack, and we're done. Here we are. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so we can just creep along here. Stay down, stay low. And then 2 river creators. There's a whole lot of river creators here. Okay. So let's see if we can get this river caller. And then we'll have the river creators, which river creators can put out a fair amount of damage, so. Alright. River caller goes. Okay. Other river creator. There we are. Alright, and there's the river caller. Galactic Glow. Awesome. Alright, so now we're going to just try to chisel down these river creators to get them down to a point where we can finish them off. So Astral Storm this round. There we are, and I'll heal with Connor if I need to. Alright, got some damage there, so it looks like Connor will be healing. Definitely healing. Alright. There we go. So we're going to skip this heal, the Tribeats heals, and just work on damage production here. Here we are. We should be able to finish that guy as long as we don't get dodges, which will be awesome. Alright, Starlight Blast. Oh, we got the dodge, so yeah, that didn't work out. Okay, they smack us hard. Hopefully we don't get that again. Let's see what attack we get. We get that. Ooh, okay, good. It wasn't that. Alright, so we're going to leave this River Creator because it's Astral Storm round after, and Galactic Glow is going to go this direction. And so, yeah, we'll do 1 Astral Storm and then 1 Peck. And Peck might actually finish it off. We got the crit, so yeah, we're probably going to be finishing it off right here, which is exciting. I thought it was going to take a little longer. And there we go, we got a crit there. Nice. Alright, and let's go ahead and get these rewards. Alright, Lost Pet's popping up again. So our quest is to get the camera from Jelly Jim. And we'll have the shortcut all set up too because we've already cleared it. I wish you could travel like through the shortcut on the way back though. Alright. It's a lot of chopping through enemies to get back, you know? There we go. And We'll make sure River Neek is all finished. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they tossed out a fair amount of damage. Galactic Glow over here. There we are. An Astral Storm. Okay, and then one more Astral Storm, and the River Neek is finished. And I might be able to finish off the... I should be able to finish off the River Caller. The Fumble, that is awesome. Alright, hits all of us quite hard. But we are just gonna tilt into the windmill here. Starbit. There we go. And here we are. Starlight Blast. 2 Starlight Blasts might finish it up if we get some crits. Got a really nice crit there. Alright, one more crit and this is good. And if not, then Connor will finish it up. Okay, here's Starlight Blast. Let's see. No crit, so yeah, 60 left. Alright, not too bad a hit there. And we'll just do Galactic Glow to seal the deal. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's get all of the rewards. Come on over here. And then we have so many battles. Let's actually just do our little trick here.
Why, hello again, friend. Grand to see you. What can I help you with? You want to show Eve something you found down here? Well, an underwater camera would be perfect for that.
Yes, it would. All right, underwater camera. That's awesome.
And one last thing. Here's some gold to help you on your journey. Best of luck.
Thank you, Jelly Jim. All right, 400
Let's go take
gold.
that photo.
Sounds good. All right, let's clear this here. And in through here. Now we have to make our way over. Cool, we didn't trigger a battle. And we're going to make our way back up. Here's Starlight Blast. Awesome. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do Starlight Blast again. Alright, Naughty already went, so I'm going to leave Naughty alone. Our Astral Storm round should finish Naughty off, so we're going to switch on over to Crookfang and do our best to finish Crookfang off. 1255, so 1915 left over. Alright, big ol' hit. And here we go. Astral Storm. Alright, one more Astral Storm should hopefully do it. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, Starbit. I think it'd probably need to crit. Yeah, I would have needed to crit. Alright, that's okay. One flurry will finish this up for us. And there it is. Alright, get all of these rewards. Come on down here. Cool. Nobody has respawned here. And these guys we can... Ooh, don't want to do that. Want to make our way up here. And then quickly up this way. And then this guy's already respawned. Are you serious? All right. Battles, battles, battles. I'm just going to switch things up a little bit. This Tribeak is going to take on this guy. This Tribeak is going to take on this River Creator. Connor is going to take on the River Caller. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. I guess they're not playing by the rules. Another couple hits there. Got a crit there. Okay. Galactic Glow. 1903. Nice. Okay, so with this, we are going to do our Astral Storms. So River Caller should be finished after this round. If we get a crit, then Connor will have to switch things up. Alright, here we go. Didn't need a crit, that's awesome. Alright, so Connor's going to go for this for the highest health, River Creator. Got a fumble. Okay. And Starbit. There we go. 729. Alright, so yeah, this should be the end. I don't think Connor's gonna get a chance to hop in with for the fun. Got the crit, so it's over with. Nice. And then Starlight Blast will finish it up. Flurry would have finished it up as well. There we go. Okay, let's go get all of these rewards. Okay. And here we are. We have Muckster, Makingo, and then we have Squirrel. So let's see. We're just going to do the same thing. That was fun. Starlight Blast. I feel like these guys, I don't remember, but I feel like these guys have a little bit more health. So we'll see how this one goes. Got a crit. Nice. Alright. Now Makingo. And then Squirrel. Okay, not doing too bad here. Galactic Glow. Boom. Okay. Astral Storm. A lot of crits there. Astral Storm again. A lot of crits again. Alright, some healing on the field. Big old beaver tail. Alright. Starbit. 721. Starlight Blast. I don't know if it's going to finish it up or not. Nope, 176 left over. And here we are. Starlight Blast. Got the crit there. Alright, going after Connor. Makingo is getting the feel for it, going after the right Tribeak. Alright, and let's go ahead and Galactic Glow towards Squirrel. Nice. All right, so this Astral Storm is going to end it for us. And here we go. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's get these rewards. So we're gonna come on over here. Hopefully we can just sneak on by. We can't. All right, we have to fight this Trondle. So it is Spindle and Trondle here. Trondle, of course, is a combination of Tropical Spindle, Trondle. All right. And since Spindle is Shadow, we're just going to finish off Spindle, and then we just have Trondle left over, and so we're going to focus all of our energy on Trondle, and that's the fastest way to finish this one. Galactic Glow. 1231. Okay, here we go. Flurry. 3 hits there. Okay, so we can rescue Trondle. We don't need to. And we're on to Flurry now. Got a crit. Alright, probably 2 more hits. We'll see. Have to be a crazy crit for this to be the last one, so probably 2 more. Alright, 379. And then Starlight Blast is going to finish off Trondle. And there we go. Okay. So let's get all of these rewards. Make our way down. We have 3, hopefully only 1 battle, but probably 3 battles. So take the picture. Alright, we've got a lot of shadow going on here. Okay, so this is a little bit dangerous here because Shadow is strong against Astral. Astral is strong against Shadow, so I think I do need to try to minimize these guys as much as possible. Reduce sort of their ability to attack. So let's go ahead and see if we can just have like 1 Lurker left over. 1887 there. Big old hit. Alright, so our Astral Storms are going to finish off those 2 guys, and then we'll see what sort of damage Connor's Starbit does. Alright. And here we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, got a heal. That's good. No damage coming from heals. And we're just going to keep up the attack with Starbit. I think we're done. Awesome. So, yeah. After our 2 Tri-Beaks, we'll be finished with this guy. I got a dodge in there. And here we are. With Starlight Blast. That's enough. Awesome. Alright, get all of these rewards. And come on over this way. Okay, looks like we're going to be battling this Lurker as well. Okay, so we should be able to finish off the Mimic before it even goes. So we're going to focus on Mimic first. And then Lurker, and then Fathom. And here we go. This should be it. Got a crit, so we're good. awesome time for Fathom to use their heal. Not going to see that heal from them for 2 rounds. Galactic Glow. Dodged it. No. Alright, that's okay. We'll move on to Astral Storm here. Here we are. Next Astral Storm. Alright, here we are. This one's quite dodgy, isn't it? A lot of good hits there. Let's see what Lurker does. Lurker heals. Alright, so with Lurker healing, we're going to go ahead and have Connor heal. Frozen treats all around. There we go. And Starlight Blast. Got a crit. Okay, and then Starlight Blast one more time here. And there we go. So now we just have Fathom to do, so we're sitting pretty. Alright, 2 hits. Galactic Glow. Let's see if we end up even get up to the all-out attack. I don't think we're going to. Alright, here is Flurry. We're gonna get to the all-out attack. Alright. Flurry once again. 665 left. Alright. An all-out attack to finish this up. And boom. 2581 damage. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's get these rewards. Come on over here, take a picture.
You did it! Way to go, kid!
Thank you, Eve. Alright, 400 gold.
Wowee! According to the tunnel, this monster is huge.
Crazy,
Just
right?
to make sure we know as much about this beast as possible before taking it on, see if you can find anything else it may have left behind.
Sounds
the more
good.
we know about it, the better.
Correct. Alright, so we're going to go on up and take a look. And I believe after this, I think we do have to... Is it fight? Yeah, we're 55% finished. So after we find out some stuff about it, we do have to go ahead and fight. What is it called? Come on down here. We have to get ourselves stronger. Alright, so we can make it through here, which is awesome. I don't think we need to go back down there. Hopefully we don't get into... Alright, we're able to slip by. And then here we have our last wizard. Our last cloaked wizard. Come on, let me up. There we go. Alright, looks like we're going to get into 3 battles. I don't think we'll be able to get by any of these guys. Alright, so you have Prison Tongues along with Spindle. So first we're going to hit Spindle once. There we go. And then this time I'm actually going to leave Spindle. We're going to go after the Prism Tongues. Alright, Starlight Blast. There we go. Okay. Another hit. They're all going after the same guy. What is up with you? Okay, and then we're going to go Galactic Glow against this Prison Tongue. And I think we're all set up here for Astral Storm to finish off these 2 guys. Okay. Astral Storm. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. Hopefully we get him. Awesome, awesome. All right, fumble from that prism tongue. So let's go ahead and Starbit. Awesome. Starlight Blast here. Awesome, awesome. All right, 0 times 2 is 0. Starlight Blast again. And there we go. Awesome, awesome. Let's get all of these rewards, and then we are going to have to battle through. Okay. Another spindle. So I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit this spindle, and then we're going to switch on over to this river creator, and then see if our astral storms are strong enough. 1,500 is quite a large number for astral storms, but let's just see what happens here. All right, 464 damage. 3 hits. Galactic Glow. Alright, so we might be able to finish this up with our Astral Storms. Let's see. Spindle's gonna need some crits. Here comes Astral Storm. Got a crit, so it's looking likely we'll have to see. No dodges on Spindle. Let's see. And we got another crit. Awesome. Cool, cool. Alright, get all of these rewards. X out of here. Can we get by this guy? Yes, we can. Awesome. Hello, that's me. Alright, and this is going to be our Cloaked Plant Wizard. 81 different pets to battle this guy. He's got Barkbarian, so he's a member. Barkbarian and Dreamborn. 5,000 health for them. We're going to be using some heals here, guys. Dreamborn has already gone, and then 6186 for the wizard. That's crazy. So we're going to go ahead and start trying to chisel down Dreamborn. Dreamborn does have a fair amount of healing, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to try to finish off Dreamborn, and then we have Barkbarian, who has a lot of damage. Barkbarian can deal a lot of damage, so... Alright, 517 dodged. So there we go. And then we're going to continue with Dreamborn here and hope Dreamborn doesn't heal this next round. 1242 is pretty good. Love the attack. Nice fumble. Alright, so we're in a position where I don't feel like I need to heal, so we're going to try to skip this round here, see what happens. Do our best to finish off Dreamborn. And then that should sort of free us up. So hopefully Starbit... Barbarian's got to heal. Barbarian's got to heal. Okay. So Dreamborn should pretty much just have heals left. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do Frozen Treats here. Alright. And that's the group heal. So this battle's going to be a long one. Starlight Blast. Let's see if we can chisel you down. Okay. And hopefully there's no dodge. Got a crit. Fumble, nice. Alright, Cloaked Plant Wizard hits again. And we should be finishing off Dreamborn here. Galactic Glow. Alright, there we go. Astral Storm. Nice. Another Astral Storm. Okay, let's see what they have. Brian goes for Connor. Hits everyone. Got a crit on my low guy. So let's do all-out attack, and then we'll have to focus on one healing spell next round. 25, 2600. Okay, we're going to heal here. There we are. And then that's enough for this round. We're going to really push on Barbarian to try to get him before he heals again. Alright, doing relatively good there. Okay. So we got to heal again next round, but I am going to... Oh, you know what? I think I am actually going to heal because I feel like we might... The Tribeaks might have Astral Storm coming up next round, and that should be enough to finish up Barbarian. Alright, that's a better path to victory. Alright, hopefully we don't get too many dodges. Alright, so it doesn't matter at this point. We got him. Alright, now let's go after that member. Okay. And yeah, we're just doing Galactic Glow than just going at him. Don't need any heals or anything. Starlight Blast. And there we go. That crit sealed the deal. And look at that. We have the armor now. That is awesome. Let's get all of these rewards. And then let's take a look at Davy Jones Frock. Get into our outfits here. And Davy Jones Frock is right here. So $299. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and put it on. That looks awesome. I wish we had the hat. I can't wait to find out what the hat looks like. And I guess also the weapon. Let's come on up this way. Hey there. There's Misty. Okay. Alright, so I really don't know who I want to attack yet. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll go after Prism Tongue. There we go. Eight times 0. Starlight Blast. Got a crit. Alright, so it makes sense just to see if we can finish... Maybe I'll go ahead and... Oh, that was big. Maybe I'll have Connor toss one towards... Oh, what? I don't think we can take these hits anymore, so... I'm going to go ahead and go after Prism Tongue here with our Galactic Glow, because we are going to have to take one of our Astral Storms and heal up. So that'll allow us to go ahead and make sure Connor survives. There we go. And then also make sure Prism Tongue doesn't. And there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, Misty heals. So that was the right choice. Great, another hit. I think we can skip. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, since Connor only has Starbit, we'll go ahead and heal one more time, and then we won't have to focus on that for a little bit. All right. Starlight Blast. About 1,000 there. And another Starlight Blast. Let's see what Claustro and Misty do. About another 1,000. Alright, not too bad. Okay. And then let's see. Connor's gonna go ahead and unleash here. Who knows? Maybe we finish them off? Nope. That's okay. This is Astral Storm, so Clouster's not going to go again. And then Misty might have a little bit of health left after the all-out attack. There we are. 1458. Wow. Impressive. All right, and 3815. Whoa, that's awesome. That is cool. All right, get these rewards. So there's 2 more areas back here. Here we have these to pick up. Now, before we pick up these, the tough monster scales, I am going to show you this area. This is going to have a chest which should have 8,000 gold maybe, and then this is going to be one of the splatter bots. This is a splatter bot that you can pick up. This is, I believe, probably one of the areas where once you collect this, once you battle this splatter bot, then you won't actually see it again. Here, I'm not 100% sure, but there are some interactions that work like that. Here, so let's open up this chest. All right, 100 gold and 80 yars, which is quite a bit. Tough monster scales. Tough monster scales. Tough monster scales. Awesome, awesome.
Did way to go, kid.
Thanks,
I
Eve.
think you can handle this now. The Order of Influence better watch out.
Sounds good. All right, 400 gold.
It's not just big, but it's got tough skin to boot. These scales are super sturdy.
They look
Now
like
that
it.
you're ready, I can tell you where I think the beast is.
Sounds
You've
good.
got to toughen yourself up if you're going to go toe to tentacle with a beast like that. Battle strong monsters to make sure you're ready.
So there's like two different things happening here. 2 different quest lines it looks like are popping up at the same time. So we might not be able to finish this. Let's go ahead and play a little further to the scene. All right, so it says defeat 4 Aquariates. So hopefully we are able to go ahead and do this. I'm going to come on up here, and very soon we might have to go ahead and do the wizard dash trick to go ahead and move it, which you just click on your wizard dash, and then it pops you to the nearest place of the screen. So. All right, so here we are, 4 Aquariates we have to defeat. Here are 2 of them. Let's go ahead and get into the battle. So if each one has 2 Aquariates, then hopefully this is it. All right, we are going to go ahead and have our Tri-Beaks attack whoever's across from them. And then Connor will go after the one that has the most health. Here comes Starlight Blast. All right, and so they're equal, so I guess Connor's going for top. Another hit. And yeah, hopefully the other battle has 2 Aquariates and it counts as battling them. All right, so the top Aquariate should be gone. And then Connor's Starbit should be able to finish off the bottom one, I believe. Let's see where they end up after this. All right. Astral Storm. We got some crits on the bottom. All right, so I'm not sure if Connor's going to be able to finish him off, but that's okay. 1 attack after. And he's toast. Got a fumble. And there we go. When I said toast, all of a sudden I got hungry. It's weird. Okay. 2 times 0 is 0. Starlight Blast. And there we are. Okay, get all of the rewards. So let's see, does it say 2? No, it still says defeat 3. So we're going to have to go and find more Aquariates. And this one has 3 inside of it. All right, so we're going to do this as kind of the traditional attack of who's across from you. All All right, 2 crits from there. Nice. 1843. See if bottom Tribe can keep up. Nope, cannot. All right, they're not following the directions. Okay, he goes for everyone. And this Aquariat does that. Okay. And 0 times 3. And then Connor, let's see how much damage he does. 1897, so Connor is in the lead right now. And since the Tribeak are going to be attacking everyone, I think Connor's going to be finishing his guy off first. Let's see. Okay. Astral Storm. Okay, 3 Aquariat attacks. Let's see what happens. Fumble. And fumble. Okay, and so yeah, Connor's going to go ahead and finish off his. And I think there's going to be 1 left over after this round. We might be able to finish both of them off. Let's see. Excited to find out. Alright, this guy's gone. There we go. And then I believe we need a crit down here, so let's see if this Tribeak can pull through. No. Alright, Connor's going to finish this up. Okay, 1 question coming here. Here we are. Galactic Glow. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let's get all of these rewards, and then, Alright, here we are. We just have to come into this little cave area, and then there are 2 Aquariats over here that we're going to battle, and then we should be all finished. Should be ready to battle whoever it is we're battling. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Connor go after the weak of the 2 this time. Here we are. Awesome. High again, so we're going for the top. Alright, we're doing pretty good, in a pretty good position. Galactic Glow for him. 1897, that's awesome. Alright, so we're only going to have 1 left probably after this, so we'll be going into flurry mode. Got a crit on the bottom one, that's awesome. Alright, and hopefully we get some nice hits from flurry so that Connor can finish it off. Alright, 725. 842 damage there. And then Starbit, don't fail me now. Here we go. Yes, awesome. Alright, so here we go. Let's get all of this. Defeat 1 more Aquariat is the quest, and here we are. Okay, 3 Aquariats for this battle. And got 1 dodge. Starlight Blast. I love this background. The background is so cool here. At 2187. Okay. I think there's 1 more coming, isn't there? Yep. Okay. Galactic Glow. 1897. It crits again. That's awesome. Okay, so it looks like Connor is going to be the first one finished here. Astral Storm. Okay, another Astral Storm. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a pretty big crit there, dude. Okay, what are you going to do? Fumble, nice. Alright, so we are not going to do any healing. We're just going to see who survives this. I think that we're in a good enough position to finish it up. If not this round, then the next round. So, the start of the next round is actually when the Tri-Beaks happen, so... Alright, so let's see. No crits, so he's going to be around for the next one. And then let's see what happens here on the bottom. Starlight Blast. Oh, both of them are around. Okay. And goodbye, counter. Goodbye, goodbye. Alright, so one Astral Storm is going to finish this up, even if they are both dodges. We're good. And there we go. A lot of crits there. Okay, cool.
Looks like you're tough enough now.
Thanks, Eve.
Way to go, kid.
Thank you. Alright, 400
Now that you're
gold.
ready, I can tell you where I think the beast is. The
Sounds
imp,
good.
The tunnel, the scales. They were all found around the wreckage of the pirate ship Antilles. The beast must be hiding there. It's
Awesome.
time to show the Puppet Master's monster who's boss. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, so it's time for us to go and battle this monster. Now we can go that way, or we can also go this way. This is actually Splishbot, and I do want to get into this battle before. So it's awesome that it came down here. Let's go ahead and get into Splishbot, because, oh, that's an awesome animation. I do want to rescue Splishbot so that we can go ahead and evolve Splishbot. And we're going to start out with the Sarazag here. Okay, there we go. And then because we're rescuing a monster, I kind of want to finish off Sarazag in like the first or second round. So I kind of want to have Sarazag trimmed down a little bit. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's just finish off Sarazag. There we are. Galactic Glow. Alright, awesome. Okay, so now... Oh, it's the little squid dude. That is so cool. Oh, man. Wow. Astral Storm. I am so excited to be catching you, buddy. Alright, here we go. Astral Storm. Okay, good, just chiseling down. Got a heal there. And then... let me just go ahead and heal up. Don't want to get into an odd situation where I end up missing. That is so cool. Oh man, is that cool. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep on focusing on this Benil here. And then we have Starlight Blast. Got a crit. Okay, he got 2 criticals on us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our Galactic Glow. 3 health left. I love that attack so much. That is just so... what an amazing animation. Such amazing animation. Man. That is nutso. Alright. And so we're moving into collection mode now. So all I really need to do is hit him. Flurry will bring him down. There's no way that we'll get close to even with like three crits, we would have been fine. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and rescue Splish a bit. That is so exciting. Man, is that exciting. How cool. All right, so we have Splish Bit. We'll collect these rewards, and then let's get into this battle as well. This has like the Puppet Master type music. Cool. That's how you know it's serious. All right, we're going to start off here with... this is Mermina. This is Cuttlefin. And then we have Squabble. All right. So we'll start out with Cuttlefin. There we go. Okay, Cuttlefin next. Super cute animation. And then there is Mermina. All right, let's make sure that we finish off Cuttlefin this upcoming one. I'm going to save my Galactic Glow. I'm going to do Starbit because the Tri-Beaks are going to go first, and the Astral Storm will be able to finish off Cuttlefin. And then I can go after Squabble. Here we go. All right, and then this next one is going to be finishing off Cuttlefin. Be sad to see you go, buddy. Okay, there we are. Got a heal. Not upset about that. 15-17 damage. Wow. All right, I want to use Galactic Glow, so we're gonna use Galactic Glow. Dodges it though, and then we're gonna do this heal here. Blessing. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna skip and just see if we can go ahead and make it through this round. Ooh, he's targeting him. All right, 12-14. Hopefully Mermina doesn't have anything. Nope, nothing too nasty up her sleeves. All right, we're gonna heal now. There we go. Frozen treats. Awesome. Okay, 0 times 6. Oh, you know, we're actually going to move into Astral Storm here. Try to have both of them low enough so that when Connor goes, then the all-out attack finishes everything. Astral Storm. There we are. Okay, it's an attack, which is good. Mermina, you attacking? You are. Good. Alright, all-out attack. And we're done. Boom. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so here we go. Let's get all of these rewards, and then we'll go ahead and climb on through here. Make our way. Hey, Albert Ocean Walker. Oh, I was too close. All right, and here we go. These guys are level 135. And another one. Got a crit there, but also a dodge. Okay, nothing too bad right now. Galactic Glow for Vanille. Okay, no crit. Got a dodge. Okay. And here we go. Astral Storm. have another one coming. Here we are. Okay. Okay, so we'll start finishing up some of these guys next round. Starve it. Got a fumble, that's nice. 930 damage. So we're still in the orange, so we're just going to continue to keep on throwing things their way. Alright, Starlight Blast. Got the crit there. 1493 damage. So Connor's low, but we're just gonna keep on pushing. So should finish off Benil here. We do. And then yeah, it's pretty much one Astral Storm that we need, really. 1129, that's a pretty powerful hit. And Connor's gone. Alright, here comes Astral Storm. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and collect this. Yep. And then we have to make our way through to open the door. So hopefully there's not too many enemies that we have to fight our way through. Okay. And there we are. Crit and a dodge. And let's see what happens with Naughty here. Okay. And Connor's gonna go after Crookfang. Galactic Glow. Alright, 263 left over. So Crookfang is gonna be done. With probably just one Astral Storm. And then we'll be focusing on Naughty with a Flurry and then a Starve It. Got a crit, which is nice. Hopefully we get several crits with our Flurry. Okay. And Flurry. Right. Starbit should finish this. It does. We got a crit from there. Nice. Okay, so let's get all of these rewards. Head on down here and... 2 River Creators. Alright, Starlight Blast. Okay, 1 times 0 is 0. And there we go. Okay. And then let's see what happens here. Galactic Glow. And let's see what happens. So we got 10. 10 times 0 is 0. We'll do Astral Storm. And just about done with that River Caller. Awesome. Okay, River Caller hits pretty hard. All right. And then I think we're done after this round. So we're going to go ahead and use our star bit for the river crawler. And then our 2 flurries should finish our river crater off. Let's see. Got a crit there. Awesome. So yeah, we're done. We're done after this one. Okay, here we are. Flurry. And there we are. All right, let's get all of these rewards. Oh, we got by him. Nice. Cool. And then here it is, the last battle, guys. Let's just check the map to see. So it says 75% done.
The door's locked.
So, but
Let's let Eve know.
oh, we have to find the key. That's right. All right, 400
Sounds
gold.
like that door needs a key. Check the shipwreckage. It shouldn't be too far from there.
Sounds good. All right, let's come on down here. All right, see if we can make it pie this guy again. All right, we did. And then, cool, we can still just hop right over here. And Captain's Quarters key. So we got it. And anything back? Nope, nothing is back. So let's see if we can just go ahead and slip on up. We can still. Fantastic. And then just kind of wend our way over there. All right, Connor versus the old one. 85 different pets we have that. Let's start this battle, guys. This is it. 10,405 hit points. That is awesome. Okay, so here we go. Starlight Blast. Got a crit. All right, here we are. So this is pretty much like 10 hits, really, total from this. So it should be about 3 rounds. The all-out attack should finish him off. Galactic Glow is coming. 1194 from that. Nice attack. All right, and then we'll do Flurry. Okay, got a crit there. And then this is going to be another Flurry. The old one. All right, all solid hits. We're halfway. This is going to be a little... Let's see what Starbit does. Yeah, 345 got dodged. Fumble there. All right, so yeah, at this point we are halfway through. We got Starlight Blast. Got a crit there. Starlight Blast. All right, pretty solid hits. And then Galactic Glow. Dodge that. Ooh, wow. Pretty big hit there, but I think we are okay. Let's do Flurry. And yeah, actually we are okay because Connor's going to be going before, and we have our all-out attack, which is going to finish off the old one. And here we go. 1656, and this is the all-out attack, guys. Awesome. And there is the relic. That's awesome. So I do need to contact Prodigy about the weapon and also the hat. If you started playing early, you might have to do that.
All finished. Let's head back, okay?
Sounds great. All right, let's return to Eve. Okay.
Eat. Way to go, kid.
Thank
I
you,
think
Eve.
you can handle this now. The Order of Influence better watch out.
That's right, they better.
Here's the shipwreck gem. You've earned it.
Thank you, Eve. All right, so we have Shipwreck Gem and also 800 gold. We have completed hard mode here in Shipwreck Shore. So the only elemental area that we have left is Skywatch. Can't wait for that to be released. And then we just have to wait for the Academy to be released as well. So exciting. Can't not wait. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. We will be back here very, very soon covering more Prodigy. This was such a fun walkthrough. Take care. We'll see you next time. Have a good one all. Bye-bye.